Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my channel. Well, it's actually my Gmail, and I got this today. No, really early today. I was asleep. I was dreaming of, I don't know, cats or something. Today we're announcing changes to the YouTube channel partner program YPP. Sounds like some weird communist party, but we'll soldier on. Whilst our goal remains to keep YPP open, I don't think I'm happy with being part of the YPP. It turns out that I'm not going to be part of the YPP for much longer. Oh well. Open as many channels as possible. We recognise that we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue across the YouTube ecosystem. We recognise that we need more safeguards in place to protect creator revenue. Remember that. Protect creator revenue. The new eligibility requirements announced today. Your YouTube channel, Luckymarine Games, is no longer eligible for monetization. Protect creator revenue. Does not meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours, which is a bit misleading because we do have more than 4,000 hours of watch time in the past 12 months, and 1,000 subscribers. That is where I fall over, flat on my face. As a result, your channel will lose access to monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on the 20th of February 2018 unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days. Accordingly, this email serves as a 30-day notice that your YouTube Partner Program terms are terminated. One of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone, remember that, anyone the opportunity to earn money from a thriving channel. Not a new channel, not a up and coming cut your teeth on the world of YouTube's channel, not a fresh out of the box channel, but a thriving channel. No other channels are acceptable. Anyone the opportunity to earn money, but only from a thriving channel. Creators who haven't yet reached this new threshold, thriving, can continue to benefit from our Creator Academy, our help center, and all the resources on the creator site. To create the channel. Once your channel reaches the new threshold, it will be reviewed to make sure it adheres to our policy, thriving, and guidelines. If so, monetization will be re-enabled because then you'll be thriving. There's a lot that spins around this thriving. If you're not thriving, you can fuck off, which is essentially what YouTube have told me here. And I don't agree with this. Well, I kind of do, but I don't. No, there's a tiny little bit of, well, this is how capitalism works in the back of my head that's like, yeah, this is acceptable. But there's a giant thing in the front of my head that says this is just a giant popularity contest. And I have seen some great creators that aren't popular yet, and if they are discouraged from creating content because suddenly you've pulled the rug out from underneath them, then I don't know. You could argue that creating content should be a hobby, should be a love, should be etc, etc. But it's always nice to have just that little bit come back. I mean, it's not worth it, not by a long shot. Let's have a look at my own statistics in a little bit of a Fry, Hitchens, Douglas Murray kind of thing here. It's good. Hitchens taken well before his time. But yeah, let's have a look. I'll show you into the inner gubbins of my channel. So let's go for the lifetime. And in our lifetime, i.e. from the 16th of January to what is now the 17th of January, near as damn it a year, I have 15,358 hours watched. So we far surpassed the 4,000 needed. It's just we fall down on the subscribers. But what was that? What was the thing I was getting at? Popularity contest, but oh, the monetization. Wow, in that entire time, 15,000 hours, I've earned £76. Now, £76 is enough for like a decent night out on the piss, getting drunk in December. Or maybe a meal out with my friends, even though I don't have any. And for that, I had to create 1,390 videos. Now, this doesn't tell the whole story, because of the 1,390 videos, you don't see the extra, what, 400 videos maybe? I'd say for every 4 videos maybe that I put up, one gets deleted. And not just like 5 minutes. Oh, there are videos that I get 5 minutes into and I'm like, no, that's enough. Or I get 10 minutes into and Dylan knocks something over in the background. I have to go and deal with it. And so that video's done. But it's still my time. So what? Near damn it, 1,400. Let's say 1,700. There's about 1,700 videos, I would say. 1,700 videos, hypothetical or not, that I have worked upon, put my time into. And they are about, let's say, about 40 minutes. I like to try and keep them about 30, but at least the entirety of Video Manager, of the Mayo and Taxes was above that. And this, they always do this. They always do this. Not suitable for most, and then you request a view, and it annoys the hell out of me. And you're not earning anything on this. Anyway, playlist. Let's go for Mayo and Taxes. That's 97 videos worth. And I can't see how long they are though. I think I have to go into here. Here we go. So Mayo and Taxes, they started around 30 odd minutes, but by the time I got into the meat of it, they were starting to push out to 40 minutes and 50 minutes, and then you get about halfway through and they stretch out to pretty much an hour. And there's 97 of them, which will more than offset the ones that I've done that have been 20 minutes. I would say, yeah, but average for the entire channel for all the Ultimate General Civil War ones were quite long as well. An hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 50 minutes. 2 hour long. Who's watching this? Who's watching a 2 hour long video? It's the type of video that you put on and you go to sleep to. I've got YouTubers that do that too. Actual 2 hours. Alright, so maybe we put 2 hours and 14 minutes, my word. Alright, so yeah, let's push that 40 minutes up to... No. Let's keep it for 45 minutes. Let's say 45 minutes. Let's say, let's go back. Go in my videos. No, it was an analytics where I saw the amount of videos that we had for all time of 1,390. We'd rounded out to 1,400 and then added 300, haven't we? 1,700. 1,700, I'll go to my calculator here because I'm crap at maths. 1,700 times, let's say 45 minutes. And then divide 76,500 by 60, which turns the minutes into hours. 1,275 hours. Now, let's times that by, no, not by 2, maybe by half, times 0.5, add another half onto that, no, not times 0.5, times 1.5, $1,275 times 1.5. We're up to 1,912 hours. Why the extra half of hours? The extra half of hours for the faffing about, for the editing, for just the random fluff that comes with we creating the thumbnails for each one of them, for the description, for just everything that comes round. For the 40 minutes of video, there's usually about 20 minutes worth of faffing about with it. And that's not even including the amount of time that I need my computer on to have it uploading, but we'll ignore that. So 1,912 hours. Let's divide that by 24 to get the days. 79 days. 79 days non-stop, as in from 12 o'clock in the morning time to 12 midnight. Nearest down at 80 days. 80 days. You look at something and you think, oh my god, I've wasted my life. I've just had a little shaky moment there. It's almost 2 months worth. No, almost 3. Depends what months you count. 2.5 months. Let's say 2.5 months. Two and a half months worth. 2.5 months solid work. Sorry, you don't have 1,000 subscribers. Your channel's not worth it. I don't care. People, I might not have the subscriber content, but it's not a channel that's set up to be spammy. It's not a channel that's set up to not have content on it. There's content on it almost every single day. I think I've counted about 3 days in this entire year when I've not put content up. And again, it's not about the monetization. This is nothing. This really isn't. Let's go for the very first month. The very first 28 days. This period here. I made 19p. I made 19p. And I was putting out videos every single day. Every single day, putting out videos. 19p. And I got 2 subscribers and I was delighted with them. I was over the moon with all of them. And that was fine. And then we go to the last 28 days. And it's up to almost £10. So there is real growth there, and it's this number that, along with this number, and along with this number, and the little green arrows that go with it, that hammer home to you, that you're getting there, that you're progressing, that people are enjoying what you're doing. And some of that's going to get ripped away, and that's mega unfortunate. Let's go to, where is it? Here. Learn more. Here takes you to YouTube creator blog, I think. Yeah, YouTube creator blog, so I don't need that. Additional changes to the YouTube partner program. YPP to better protect creators. Better protect whom? 2017 marked a tough year for many of you. I'm alright. With several issues affecting our community and the revenue earned from advertising through the YouTube partner program. Despite those issues, more creators than ever earning a living on YouTube, with the number of channels making over 6 figures up. What? Number of channels making over 6 figures. Over 6 figures. Up over 40%. Making over 6 figures from ad revenue from YouTube. Okay. In 2018, a major focus for everyone at YouTube is protecting our creator ecosystems and ensuring your revenue is more stable. Are you talking about me here? Are you talking about the ones that are making over 6 figures? Because they're the ones that are needy, aren't they? The ones that are making over 6 figures. They're the ones that desperately need to be protected. As Susan, who the fuck is Susan, mentioned in December, we're making changes to address the issues that affected our community in 2017 so we can prevent bad actors from harming the inspiring and original creators around the world who make their living on YouTube. A big part of that effort will be strengthening our requirements for monetization. So spammers, impersonators and other bad actors can't hurt our ecosystem. There's a lot of ecosystem going on. It's not an ecosystem, you fools. Just chucking big words there. Confuse people. Take the focus away from what you're really saying, which is I see. They'll take advantage of you while continue to reward those who make our platform great, whilst continuing to reward those who make our platform profitable. Channel making over 6 figures. Strengthening our requirements for monetization so spammers and personas of the barrack sector can't hurt our ecosystem. Or take advantage of you. Take advantage of you. How spammy do you need to be to put up 70 odd days worth of content in a year? I mean, you're gonna have to be I don't know. Back in April of 2017, we set up a YPP eligibility requirement of 10,000 lifetime views. That was fine. That was fine. If anything, a little low. I would agree with that. Even now, even back then, it didn't take me long to get to 10,000 lifetime views. While that threshold provided more information to determine whether a channel followed our community guidelines and policies, it's been clear over the last few months we need a higher standard. Starting today, we're changing the eligibility requirement for monetization to 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months, which, yeah, I mean, some people are going to struggle with the 4,000 hours. Some people are going to struggle with the 1,000 subscribers. It depends how, depends what field you're in. If you're in a field with millions of teenagers wanting to look at your channel, then you're probably going to get the 1,000 subscribers. Such is life. But if you're in a very specialist environment, I don't know what it would be. It wouldn't be my channel. It'd be something like engineering or something like that. Something where you're going to get specialists looking at your videos, or people who have that hobby. I don't know. Then you're probably not going to get the 4,000 hours of watch time. We've added these new thresholds after thorough analysis and conversations with creators like me, like you, like me, not with me. They allow us to significantly improve our ability to identify creators who contribute positively, i.e. make money for them, to the community and help drive more ad revenue to them. Drive more ad revenue to them and away from bad actors. These higher standards will also help us prevent potentially inappropriate videos from monetizing, which can hurt revenue for everyone. It doesn't take much for your video to be flagged. I think I've got an example of it here in my thing. This Bhutan video, not suitable for most advertisers. I get this all the time. All the time. On this page, on this first page, there must have been about 10 of them that got flagged. So I'll request a review. It takes you to this page. Limited or no ads due to content being identified as not suitable for most advertisers. What would be in this, do you think, that would not be suitable for most advertisers? It's fully playable and eligible to earn subscription from YouTube Red, but they're not going to pay you advertising money for it. And it doesn't affect me because I'm not making a living off YouTube. But I can imagine the ones that are just on the cusp of maybe making, well, how much would you need to retire from a job and make this a full-time job? At least £1,000 per month. If you were on the very cusp of that, and you were on the fringes of making £1,000 a month or £1,500 a month, and you were getting hit with these constantly, it would really affect you, especially if you didn't have a job to fall back on. But you request manual review. Only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days. Review videos when we watches that. I ignore this and submit for review anyway, because there's no reason for this. There's no. I think they just spam out the this flag for reasons unknown. for reasons unknown. Anyway, where were we? High standards will also help us prevent inappropriate videos. So it's not about identifying inappropriate videos, because you flag anything and anything as inappropriate, and it doesn't have revenue for everyone. On February the 20th, 2018, we'll also implement the threshold across existing channels on the platform to allow for a 30-day grace period. On that date, channels with fewer than 1,000 subs or 4,000 watch hours will no longer be able to earn money on YouTube. When they reach 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours, they will be automatically re-evaluated under strict criteria to ensure they comply with our policies. New channels will need to apply, and their application will be evaluated when they hit these milestones. So how many YouTube channels do you think currently that don't have 1,000 subs per year, don't have 4,000 watch hours per year? Thousands? Tens of thousands maybe? So you're cutting all that revenue. In terms of, when I went to university, I did accounting and finance with business management. And this is YouTube almost tightening its belt. If it's not having to pay me, where's my analytics again? If it's not having to pay me £76, and it's not having to pay Joe Blogs down the road £76, and etc, etc, 4,000, 10,000, not having to pay us £76, then it can focus that money on the ones that are making over 6 figures apparently. Or, more likely, take that £76 from all of us and just keep it, because they have no obligation to give that money to the bigger channels. Though these changes will affect a significant number of channels, 99% of those affected were making less than $1,000 per year last year, with 90% of those affected were making less than $100 per year in last year, with 90% earning less than $2.50 in the last month. So whereabouts are we? Are we in like a 10%? No, a 9%. Kind of here. I don't know what the dollar to pound ratio is. Can I switch it to dollars just to have a look? Pounds, dollars. So last year we made $99, pretty much, almost $100. Oh, we're in the 99%. We're only just in 99%. Oh well. Any of the channels who no longer meet this threshold will be paid what they have already earned based on our AdSense policies. After thoughtful consideration, yeah, don't make me laugh, we believe these are necessary compromises to protect our community. Of course, size alone is not enough to determine whether a channel is suitable for monetization, so we'll continue to use signals like community strikes, spam, and other abuse flags to ensure we're protecting our community. We will try to save money at every available opportunity. We'll take the money out of your pockets and we will put it into ours. That's what this little bit says here. We will put a strike on your YouTube videos or channel at every available opportunity for anything that we can, just to rob you, as we continue to protect our platform from abuse. Bear in mind that YouTuber is essentially the middleman between you and big advertising companies that want to put adverts on your videos. Keep that in mind. Community guidelines, yeah. Violating may lead to removal from the YouTube partner program. But nearly done. While this change will tackle the potential abuse of a large but disparate group of... A large but disparate? A large but disparate. Essentially different in kind, not able to be compared. A large but disparate. Who are you to say that they're disparate? Our small channels are large but disparate. I can't believe the neck of them. Who are they to say that they are all the same? I don't know. Group of small channels. We also know that the bad action of a single large channel, or this will be relating to that guy that made jokes about the, or didn't make jokes, I don't know, about the Japanese hanging forest or something. A single large channel can also have an impact on the community and how advertisers view YouTube. We'll be working to schedule conversations with our creators in the month ahead, so we can hear your thoughts and ideas of what more we can do to tackle that challenge. You better not contact me, because I will give you both barrels, you utter cretins. One of YouTube's core values is to provide anyone. No, not anyone. Not anyone. Just the ones that are thriving. Anyone to have opportunities to earn money from a thriving channel. And while our policies will evolve over time, our commitment to that value remains. Those of you who want more details about this change or haven't yet reached this new 4,000 hours, 1,000 subscriber threshold can continue to benefit from our Creator Academy, or you can stick your Creator Academy up your arse. All that the Creator Academy tells you is get more subs. Get more subs. Tell people to subscribe to your channel. Tell people to like your channel. And I don't do that. I don't like asking people to subscribe to my channel. It's not me. If people like my channel and they want to subscribe, then fair enough. But I don't like begging for subscribers. It feels wrong. It might be just my British sensibilities, but I don't know. Even though 2017 was a challenging year, thanks to creators like you, it was full of moments that make YouTube such a special, thriving place. Creators large and small, established and emerging, transformed their talent and originality into videos that captivated over 1 billion, into videos that created over $1 billion to YouTube. They made us laugh, taught us about the world, and warmed our hearts. We're confident the steps we're making today will help protect and grow. How do you grow a community when you're cutting people off at the knees? And then you've got people basically asking for subs, which yeah, I kind of agree with. Let the community get together and everyone subscribe for subscriptions, and yeah. But that is YouTube. That are the bastards at YouTube. Oh well. And again, the monetization thing, it's not. Well, let's take this back to British pound sterling, the best of all the sterlings. It's not going to have a massive impact in life. It's a little bit of a kick in the balls. When, what did we calculate? 77 days worth, 77 solid days worth of time and effort have gone into this. I've gone into what turned out to be 1,390 videos. It's a bit like, it's a bit like, all right, so you've got, sorry about this, I'm getting rambly now. You've got advertisers, and then you've got, yeah, you can be read, and then you've got YouTube. We'll have them in, yeah, green, why not? And then you've got YouTube. And then you've got us, the creators. Some are bigger than others, some are smaller than others. Some are huge, some are not. Most of them are going to be tiny people that are just like me. Okay, so you've got the advertiser, and the advertiser gives fat stacks of monies. No, not that. Let's have this. Is that better? Yeah. Gives fat stacks of monies to YouTube, and he's like, put it on channels, make me visible to the world. And so YouTube is like, yeah, I'll take all this money, and I'm gonna dish it out to my plebs. And his plebs are these people down here. The bigger channels obviously get a bigger cut. The smaller channels get a smaller cut, and then the likes of you and me and everyone else gets kind of a tiny cut. But it's still, it's almost fair. I mean, it's not really, but it's almost fair. It's capitalism. It's if you work hard, if you're big, then you get more, etc., etc. But of this lump of money, YouTube will take this lump for itself. So this stuff gets frittered away to the YouTube creators, and they keep this stuff for themselves. Now, if you stop this, and you stop this, and this, and this, you cut out the amount that you need to give out, which means they can take this much of the pot for themselves instead. Do you really think that the stuff that they saved on the smaller channels they're going to give out to the bigger channels? Really? No. Just means they're going to save more of the pot for themselves. Let's name them. Tubs. Never used paint. I've never used paint for anything. Why do I feel the need to use it now? Because I like pictures. Because things make sense when I draw pictures. Oh, and we'll do advertisers. I can't fit advertisers, so they can just be ad. Yeah. I'll put a $sign because it's going to be easier to do. And so they take a lot more of the pot for themselves because they don't have any tiny outgoings anymore. And this is what essentially YouTube are doing it right now. They're cutting the belt. They're tightening their belt. And it's unfortunate. At the cost of some of these channels will just cease to exist. Not because they relied on the monetization, not by any stretch of the imagination. Just because it just helped them along a little bit. It helped them. It helped to massage their ego, and everyone needs parts of their bodies massaged now and then, especially egos. When you're doing anything on YouTube, then you know it's nice. No, let's not say. Never. Let's never see that ever again. It's nice to use this as a gauge, and to let's just last 28 days, and to see it going up, going down. Yeah, it's a barometer, along with the hours, along with the views, along with the average view duration. It's just another barometer of how your channel is doing. And they're going to cut tens of thousands of YouTubers off at the knees. And I think that is short-sighted, because the YouTubers of today, the new ones, they're going to be looking for somewhere else to go. They might not find it. They may even force people out of YouTube and into the realms of Twitch. Yeah. Anyway, that's been my rant for today on YouTube. Don't subscribe to this video. Yeah, don't subscribe to it. I don't want subscriptions off the back of this. That would defeat the point of this video. But I don't like the way that YouTube is going in the terms of if you're more popular, then we'll pay you. If you're not, you can get to fuck. It should be done. No. Let's finish on how I would fix this, how we would fix this. There's no point in just rambling about, oh, this is shit, this is crap, I don't want this, this is terrible, this is how it's bad, etc, etc, without at least coming up with something that might fix it. All right, what might fix it? Do the calculation that we just did. Do the calculation of how many videos have gone up on the channel, the average duration of each video, add another half for fudge factor of how much extra hours that creator has put into it, and then you'll come up with the amount of hours that that person has dedicated to that channel for that year, and have that hours have your hours set on that. So you're not, it won't be so much rewarding how popular the channel is, but you'll be rewarding the effort of the creator. You'll be rewarding, yeah, I know that the majority of my videos are shit, but you know, the effort's there. I think effort should be rewarded, not just popularity. What a world. Living in a meritocracy. When is that ever going to be a thing? Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. Join me next time for, I think next video is probably going to be the How to Austria update. That's been really fun, actually, going back to Austria and doing that. I've stopped at the Shadow Kingdom event firing, but I may well push that video on a little bit. You never know. Might be able to get some subscribers. Maybe. We'll see. Until next time, do take care.